Wrestling, an hour of excitement with the biggest names in professional wrestling. And now, here's your ringside commentator, Sam Menacker.
Hi there, wrestling fans. Welcome again to All-Star Championship Wrestling. We have a great card for you today, and we'll be underway with our first event immediately following these messages.
Handsome Johnny Starr has been rough and clean. He's a fine wrestler. The Black Saint, very tough. He's from south of the border, somewhere from south of the border, known as El Santo Negro. The Black Saint. Both men moving around. They're in the referee's hole. The Saint forced back to the rope. Saint picks him up. Couldn't hold him. As he got away from that. Johnny Starr using that reverse armbar hold again. Referee Bob Winkle watching the action closely. He has asked the Saint if he wishes to give up, and the Saint indicated no. There's a big body slam, and he covers him. A 2 count, and Johnny Starr kicking away. Flying mare by the Black Saint. Reverse chin lock. The Saint rearing back on that chin. Starr not giving up. This is a painful hold. The back of Johnny Starr's head is right against the Saint's knee, and the Saint rearing back on that chin. Starr slowly but surely working his way to his feet. Oh, he's clubbed to the chest by the Black Saint. Again, that reverse chin lock. To Starr's head. Starr's up. They're against the ropes. That will mean an automatic break. And on the break, it wasn't a clean break at all. Oh! The Saint clubbed Starr as he came off the ropes, got him right in the neck. Saint pulls him up by the hair and chops at his throat. There's a kick to the head by the Black Saint. He continues kicking Johnny Starr. Now he has him by the head. He's got him up. Chops him to the throat. Kick to the back. The Saint keeps kicking him. Starr fell off the apron of the ring to the floor. He's up on his feet. And Johnny Starr getting back in there. The Saint crashes him into the turnbuckles. again, he sends him into the turnbuckles on the opposite side. A punch to the midsection by Starr. A punch to the head by the Saint. Into the ropes. A knee lift by the Black Saint. And the Saint covers him. 1, 2, and 2 count. Starr kicks away. A shot to the throat. Man, that Johnny Starr is absorbing a lot of punishment. The Saint picks him up for body slam, rashes him to the mat. Now he's got him covered. A 2 count, and once again, Johnny Starr kicking away. Oh, a small package hold by Starr. A 3 count, a beautiful. Boy, that was a beautiful maneuver by Johnny Starr. It looked real bad for him, but he brought him over in what is known as a small package hold. The winner, Johnny Starr. Fans, some messages, and then we'll be back with another match on All-Star Championship Wrestling. Stay right with us.
This match be refereed by Johnny Shorn. This match is 1 fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Springfield, Ohio, at 240 pounds, Big Jim Grabmire. And his opponent from Benton Harbor, Michigan, at 300 pounds, the great Bobo, Brazil.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobo, Brazil, one of the finest wrestlers in America, also one of the biggest men in the ring, up against a very tough mat veteran, Jim Grabmire. There's the bell. Match is on the way. Bobo forces Jim back, but Grabmire spins him around. Both men trying to gain an advantage here. They're in the corner. Nice clean break. Again, the referee's hold. Bobo forcing him back. And on the break, a slap by Bobo, Brazil. Grabmire pulling on the trunks of Bobo, Brazil. Clubs him to the back. Now working with a front headlock on Bobo, Brazil. Chop to the throat by Grabmire. Now he wraps Bobo's arm over the rope. Punches Bobo to the face. Takes that front headlock. Bobo spins him around. To the heart. An elbow to the back of the head by Brazil. Took advantage of that. He took something out of his top of his shoe. I don't know what it is. Some sort of weapon or rope or something. You can hear the reaction of the fans, I'm sure. Side headlock. Fingers to the eyes. Now he rips back on the face of Bobo Brazil. Clubs him to the back. There's that front headlock again. They're in the ropes. That's an automatic break. And Grabmire choking Bobo Brazil. The rope, which he now hides in his trunk. He used that wrap. Oh, again, fingers to the eyes. A punch to the back. There he goes for that rope. He wraps it around the throat of Bobo Brazil. Here's a classic case. Grabmire, of course, cannot out-wrestle Bobo Brazil. He's not as strong as Bobo Brazil, but he's drawn into a lot of very bad tactics. Choking, using a rope. Bobo drops him to the mat. Pulls him up now. Brings him over the flying mare. Oh, what's this? Oh, man. A big drop across the chest of Grabmire. Now he pulls him up, takes the reverse chin lock. Punishing Grabmire. Again, Grabmire had that rope in his hand. He used it. He raked it across the eyes of Bobo. Now he wraps it around the throat. He keeps it well hidden by taking a front headlock. He is choking Bobo Brazil, weakening him. And he very cleverly hides it from the referee. Bobo Brazil, who is a much better wrestler than Grabmire, is in trouble because Grabmire has resorted to all the dirty tactics, the chicanery. Oh, wait a minute, here's Bobo making a comeback, working on the nose and eyes. Grabmire's in the ropes. That'll mean an automatic break. Grabmire crashed into the turnbuckle by Bobo Brazil. Again, driven into the turnbuckle. Front right now, he's damaged. He's damaged. Grabmire. Front headlock. Oh, wait a minute. There's Grabmire working on the eyes again. Throwing punches. Throws Bobo into the corner. Hits him with a body block. Throws him into the opposite corner. Oh, man. Stepped aside. Now he has Grabmire. Watch this now. This is it. Oh, that Bobo punch. Now he's got him covered. Let's see now. The winner of the match, Bobo Brazil. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some messages, some interviews. And then we'll be back with another match on All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Roads lead to Richwoods High School on Friday, January 15th, starting 8 p.m. A tremendous wrestling card. You'll see in the main event a lumberjack tag team match. Wilbur Snyder and Yukon Moose Cholak in there against the fabulous Kelly twins. You'll see a $1,000 suplex match, Huber versus Christy. Now, this match must end. The winner must use a suplex. And if he does so and wins the match, the winner will receive $1,000 in addition to his regular purse. A big tag team match on the card when Jerry Valiant and Roger Kirby will be wrestling Steve Regal and Chief Bold Eagle. You'll see Dick Young against the Patriot. Ray Styles wrestles Mark Dartel. Now remember, you get your tickets in advance at Bergner's Sheridan Village, Madison Park, and the Pekin Mall. And all of you who are writing in, if you'd like to find out about getting wrestling in your area, or you'd like to write to anyone on our wrestling card, just write to Wrestling, Post Office Box 426, Normal, Illinois, 61761. Now, fans, let me get back to that lumberjack tag team match for just a moment. This is a dangerous match. There's no escape for any of the wrestlers. Any wrestler who goes out of the ring under his own power or is thrown out, he'll be thrown back into the ring by 10 or 15 wrestlers surrounding the ring. They are the lumberjacks. They'll be wearing colorful lumberjack shirts for purposes of identification. The ring will be completely surrounded by these men on the outside. So Snyder and Cholak or the Kelly twins, whoever's on the outside, will be thrown right back in again. And I would like to remind you, and I'll be telling the Kelly twins, that Cholak has never lost a lumberjack match. Fans, be there. The infamous event, we hope to bring you all of it. Should it end early, we have a standby match ready to go, or perhaps we'll have time for some interviews. It all depends upon the length of the match. Now, Reverend Tiny Hampton entered the ring with a crutch, and you saw earlier that he doesn't need that crutch except as a weapon, and he certainly will not be permitted to wrestle with that. Oh, yeah, it's good. Dr. Graham has taken the crutch. And Dr. Graham has got to get on the outside. And Reverend Hampton is quite a strong wrestler, very dirty, and of course, Ox Baker knows his way around. He's kicked that leg. He's kicked that leg which was injured. Working on the weak spot. There's an argument ensuing between Dr. Graham and Ox Baker. Okay, there's the action in the ring now. Up another kick to that sore knee of Reverend Hampton. Now, Reverend Hampton has got a lot of guts, a lot of intestinal fortitude. His leg evidently is bad. I can see that his right ankle is looks much thicker than his left ankle. There must be a swelling there. But still he's in there against the Ox. There's that kick again. And everybody cheering the Ox. I think you fans remember the Ox always was a very rough man, and recently changed his style, has a completely new image, and he's loved by all the fans. Drops a big elbow on the back of the neck of the Reverend. Here's a word of consolation from Dr. Graham, something he said to
Reverend Hampton. Working on the eyes of the ox. Now a punch. There's another smash by the Reverend. A kick to the leg by the ox. Another kick to the knee. And the ox. Here comes Dr. Graham up on the apron of the ring. The Reverend realizes that he's not as strong as the ox, nor can he out-wrestle the ox, so he resorts to finger and thumb thrust to the throat, pulling on the whiskers of the ox, eye gouging and such. Oh, man. Jerry Graham came up the steps leading to the ring, and he threw a punch at the ox. The Reverend worked on the eyes of the ox. To put the Reverend out of action again, kicking the thigh of the Reverend. There's another kick to the thigh. And it appears to me that the Reverend may not be able to get to his feet. There's a leg lock using the ox using his own knee as a fulcrum and bending that leg back. And Jerry Graham grabs the hand of the Reverend and tries to pull him out of the ring. Oh, a kick to the thigh. A kick to the thigh again, and the fans cheering the ox on. They certainly dislike the Reverend. And they now love the ox. There goes an eye gouge by the Reverend. Now the Reverend is making his way up to his feet. He follows up with that rigid finger, that whatever he's got in that finger under those bandages could be a piece of metal. Here's the ox. Oh, man. He is fighting. Oh, he bit that sore finger. And now, there's a little council of war. A council of war. Man, the Reverend's in bad shape, but I tell you that Jerry Hampton, Jerry Graham is entering the ring. He's up on he's got that clutch in his, wait a minute. Oh, man. Reverend Hampton keeps using that clutch as a weapon. Now he's choking Ox with that clutch. And Graham keeps kicking. He keeps kicking the ox. No matter how tough and strong that ox is, when he's up against those tactics. Oh, wait a minute. He dropped. He hit Graham with the clutch and opened up a cut on Graham's head. Graham is bleeding from the head. Oh, he hits him again. And down he goes. Is over. Hampton was disqualified. The Ox is the winner. Man, look at that Ox go to town. Using that crutch as a weapon. He's not choking Hampton. Boy, what a match. And the action's still going on, although the match is over. There he is. He's officially the winner. There's a trickle of blood on the Ox's head. He's still after Hampton. Graham bleeding profusely from the forehead. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match. The fabulous Ox Baker. Graham was complaining that he was hit with the crutch. There he is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a match that was.
Top wrestlers. We have Gentleman Jerry Valiant, the manager, Reverend Hampton, and a dynamic wrestler here, the Hooded Hangman, a powerful man. And Jerry, I know that you and your partner, Roger Kirby, are wrestling at Richwoods High School on Friday, January 15th in a tag team match against Steve Regal and Chief Bold Eagle. But before we talk about it, let me ask you something. You interfered in the saddle match. Can you tell me about that, why you would do such a thing?
Let me say one thing to you, Menacker, and to these people out there listening. I went after the Reverend. I may have told you this before. I went after the Reverend, and I said, I want some tough men behind me in 82, because a few men in 81 put me out of wrestling. Put me in the hospital for 2 months. I was actually paralyzed in my right leg for 1 month. They did it to me. And I said, I want some men behind me. I want to go after these men that hurt me. Revenge will be sweet in 82, because I said to the Reverend, give me someone. He went out and got this big man. This man will not be there on the 15th. But I want to say one thing. He will be behind Jerry Valiant and Kirby and the Reverend whenever we need him.
Yeah, man, brother.
You know, the Reverend now is 82. The Reverend is the guiding light of 82. But I am going to show you people what wrestling is all about. I said, you asked the question, why did I interfere? Why did I interfere? I interfered because Bobo Brazil is one of these men. One of these men that stepped into a dressing room and attacked yours truly. Well, I want to say one thing, Brazil. We hit you hard, but maybe we didn't hit you hard enough. But I know that you will not be on this card because of what we did to you in that ring. And I am glad. I am glad that this is a new year, and we are going to put some of you do-gooders out of professional wrestling where you belong. That's one man down that hates us. I hope they hate us so bad that they want to hurt us. They want to try to break our legs. They want to try to break our backs. They want to put us in the hospital and out of wrestling. I hope you hate us that much, because we have that much hate for you men out there. And you men know who we're talking about.
Man, brother.
But wherever we go in 82, we are coming after you. Roger Kirby and I are stepping into the ring for the first time together for some time. But we have not. We have never slipped 1 inch from being a team and knowing what the other men can do. And we are stepping in against 2 very good wrestlers. The Indian, Eagle, and Regal. Steve Regal, a very, very good, capable, scientific wrestler. We are stepping in. The only thing is, I really don't have enough hate for these 2 men because they were not involved. But I will have to use them as a stepping stone and prove.
Yeah, man, brother.
And prove that what this family here is going to do in 82. We will have to prove to you people that one of these gentlemen, we haven't picked out who will be, but one of these gentlemen is going to get hurt. And I hope not really seriously. I hope that they do not eat too much turkey and be too full and to be too sluggish in 82, because this family, this gang right here is not. This man is tough, Menacker. I could pound on him all day. I feel like pounding on him all day.
This Hooded Hangman, a man with a 62-inch chest, 22-inch arms, one of the strongest men on the mat.
I want to say one thing to you people out there. I am 6'3". I weigh 280 pounds. Now, you look at this man behind me. You think he is not a big man? You think that I, with the Reverend, with the help of Kirby and the Hangman, We have a team. We have a family in 82. 82 is this year. And we are going to show you people that this family is going to hurt several, starting on the 15th in your town.
Amen, brother.
One fall match from Toronto, Canada, at the combined weight of 500 pounds, Pat and Mike, the Kelly twins. Their opponent from Hickory Hills, Illinois, at 222 pounds, the Golden Boy, Paul Christy. From Indianapolis, Indiana, at 234 pounds, Spike Healer. And they will be seconded by Miss Bunny Love.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Kelly twins, identical twins, two of the toughest men in wrestling. They ride roughshod over all their opponents. They have done so. Today they're wrestling Spike Huber and Golden Boy Paul Christy. There's the bell. And it's Paul Christy starting the action against one of the Kellys. Now, the Kellys are identical twins. I don't know how to tell them apart. Kelly forces Christy back into the ropes. Drops him to the mat. Gets him in a half Nelson hold, now a body hold. Christy works his way to his feet. He spins out of it, comes up with a hammerlock. The tag was made, and the other Kelly gets into the ring. Kelly brings him over. There's a head scissors by Paul Christy. Gilbert in there now. Several years ago, Paul Christy and Spike Huber were one of the finest teams in the nation. There was a falling out between them, and they became rivals. They wrestled. Christy saw the light, you might say, and he has rejoined with Spike Huber. Oh, man, Kelly brought Huber to the mat, but Spike spun around, and I mean he got away in a hurry. There's a tag. In comes another Kelly. Go behind, he takes Spike to the mat. He's trying to hold him, he can't do it. Spike is out of it. The Kelly twins are not only rough men, they're top-notch wrestlers. But they're being outmaneuvered today by Paul Christy and Spike Huber. A tackle by Kelly. Now both men flying, hitting those ropes. Huber. A tag is made. In comes Paul Christy. Takes that arm. And at this point of the match, it's evident that Christy and Huber are superior in their tactics and their wrestling ability, their speed. the Kelly, whichever one he is in trouble right now. As Christy punishes his arm. Into the ropes. Oh, man. Big body slam. What a terrific match this is, fans. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching All-Star Championship Wrestling on television, featuring the world's greatest wrestlers. We have such great stars as Dick the Bruiser, Wilbur Snyder, Bobo Brazil, John Goddard, Spike Gilbert, the Kelly twins, Black Jack Mulligan. The best wrestlers in the nation are seen on All-Star Championship Wrestling on television. The Kellys are more or less frustrated because they've been unable to do much against Spike Gilbert and Paul Christy. Watch this now. As Spike spins it around. Oh, here's a test of strength. Both men with fingers interlocked. Oh, man, watch this now. Throat by Kelly. Into the oh, a vicious knee lift right to the kidney. And I'm sure Spike felt that. Oh man, thrown into the knee of Kelly. Now right here is where the Kellys are trying to keep and are keeping Spike away. Spike's been staggered. He wants to tag his partner. But the Kellys are keeping Spike away from his own corner. Oh, watch this, a big suplex. Oh, man. He drops it back. This looks like it. But Christy came in and saved Spike Gilbert. That suplex is a devastating hold. And Spike reversed it. Spike's getting over. Watch Paul Christy in action. Christy going to town now. Tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Christy and Spike Gilbert, a very good team. They are working over the Kellys. Kelly was dazed. He thought he was tagging his partner. He tagged Gilbert. Gilbert now with powerful elbow smashes into the ropes, the knee lift. He drops the other Kelly. And the fans here in the studio, in the arena, and you fans at home, I know, are enjoying this match. There's an atomic drop. He's got him covered. A kick by the other Kelly. Breaks that up. Christy has him covered. Another kick. choked by Kelly. Now Christy wants to get over to tag Huber. Christy thrown to the rope. There's a bear hug. Huber in there punching, trying to break up that powerful bear hug. Kelly hanging on. Christy dropped back to the knee of the other Kelly on the outside. Oh, another bear hug. And he's dropped back onto the knee of Kelly. There's Spike Huber. He couldn't control himself. He's in the ring throwing punches. What terrific action here. All four men are in there battling. Huber and Christy punching at Kelly. Oh, watch this now. And they press it together. Drop it to the mat. Christy has one Kelly covered, but he gets away. Into the ropes. Both men flying in there. The big, oh, he jumped over him. Oh, they collide. They collide. Christy's on the mat. Huber punching away. Oh, he's got him covered. Oh, the match is over. The Kellys have won the match in that wild mix-up. The match is over. The winner, the Kelly twins. Spike Huber. The action's still going on. Oh, wait a minute. Spike, watch this. Oh! Spike went to jump on. He went to jump on Kelly. He rolled out of the way and he jumped on his partner, Paul Christy. Christy was hurt when Spike jumped on him. The match is over. The winner of the Kelly twins. And Spike is trying to help Gilbert. Oh, wait a minute. Christy has turned once again on Spike Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, while this action's going on, let's try to restore order. We'll be back with a wrap-up following these messages.
Remember now, it's Richwoods High School, Friday, January 15th, starting at 8 p.m. And one of the big feature bouts will be a lumberjack tag team match. Snyder and Solak in there against the fabulous Kelly twins. A lumberjack match, as you gentlemen know, is one of the most dangerous type of matches because around the ring there'll be 15 wrestlers there. And if you fellas jump out of the ring, as you usually do in some of your matches, I realize it's because of your defensive strategy.
You're babbling incoherently, Menacker. What is all this persiflage? What is it? Do you realize that lumberjack matches are right up our alley? Don't you know where we're from? We're from Canada. Well, as a little boy this tall, I used to chop down trees. You remember what happened to Dick the Bruiser last week? Well, I used my great strength and put his leg out of commission. Oh, I love this. His tendons are out, his ligaments are out, so we got rid of him. Now we got to put up with Big Moose Jolak and Wilbur Snyder. Remember the last time we were there? You ran his head into the turnbuckle, and he was bleeding. I mean, how do you think you can take a lumberjack match? You got to be tough to be a lumberjack. Moose, you got to be tough. You got to be like us. So come Friday, January the 15th at 8 o'clock, brother, you better bring your lumber boots, you better bring your lumber jeans, and you better bring your lumber body, because we're going to limber it up a little bit. We're going to throw you out of that ring so many times that you're going to wish that you weren't in that ring. And it's for Wilbur Snyder. He just got over a little injury that we laid on him a few weeks ago before that. We're going to do the same thing to you. We're going to throw you out. And then our good friends, Valiant, and all the rest of the good people we know, they're going to start throwing you back into the ring. So when the time comes, I'm going to tell my brother, and he's going to slam you like we did last time. We'll bring the paramedics there to take him in the ambulance. So be there. To the hospital. Be there that day.